everybody, this is Omar again, Patzercake here. I'm going to stream another tactics video. This is episode 6 of this show. If you watched episode 5, which I don't think anyone did, Ben and I played terribly. We played okay and then just blundered a bunch. So I'm going to train a little bit so I'm not so bad at this game. And here we go. Also, as usual, I'm going to do some push-ups if I fudge up. First question is, can I let my queen be taken by taking on h6? Probably. I might be able to just sacrifice my queen by taking on h7. Let me calculate that. Queen exchanges h7. King exchanges h7. G6, check, double check. He can't go anywhere, so yeah, that works. Coolio Foolio. So if I get something wrong, I'll do like push-ups or squats or pull-ups or something. I've been gaining a lot of weight recently, so I need to do something about it. And the reason why I'm gaining weight, partially because I don't exercise anymore, and also because I love to eat food. Yeah, I like to pig out. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that before. In this position, his king is not castled. That's one observation. Queens are off the board. He's got all his minor pieces. I've got all my minor pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pawns to my 6 pawns. So I'm down a pawn. This sounds familiar. Probably looks familiar. I just don't know. My bishop's under attack. One idea is to just take on c3. Bishop exchanges c3. B exchanges c3. B exchanges c3. Is there anything else I can do after that? I feel like there has to be something better than bishop exchanges on c3. Oh, I feel like there has to be something better, but I could be wrong, as I usually am. If I take too long, I'll just guess a move and force the situation here, as in me needing to do push-ups. Why can't I see anything? Because I'm blind, perhaps? So his bishop on c7 is not protected by any other piece. Is there a way I can monopolize on that? For instance, bishop exchanges c3, b exchanges c3, b6, and then I don't think that bishop has a way to get out right away. I don't have an immediate way to attack it. I would have to develop my bishop first. Well, I'm gonna try that. See what happens. No! Simplification, track piece. Okay, so I'm on the right track. Okay, that, because I got that wrong, I'll do like 10 push-ups. How do I trap this bishop? How do I do it? Como puedo duo? I don't speak good Spanish. How do I trap this mother sucker? How would you trap it? Oh, I can attack it like this. Right? So let's do that. And then take him. Alright, let me do 10 quick push-ups. I'll put the next problem on for whoever wants to practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that felt good. So I was thinking about this position while I was doing push-ups, and though it looks scary for white because he's got these rooks doing stuff, and though I can take this rook, there is a forced mate with e5. And as you can see, the queen protects the pawn on b5 and also the a7 and b7 squares. Cool stuff. Alright, my queen is under attack, but I've got a knight, I've got a rook on the h-file, I've got this pawn here. They all culminate to one thing: forced mate. I can take this pawn. If he takes my queen, then I just take on h7 with my rook, and that's a forced mate. I take this pawn and say queen takes my knight. I still can take an h7 with the rook, so I'm just just do this, and this, and this, and this, and that. Gosh darn it! Try to get fancy with it. All right, that's another 10. I did get that wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that felt good. Alright. Got super strong bishops. He's got doubled rooks. I got a queen that wants to make something of this diagonal a1 h8 diagonal. She wants to play on that diagonal so badly. Okay. Alright, hold on here. There's so much going on in this position. If this pawn wasn't on e5, I could just checkmate my opponent. Wouldn't that be nice? Also, the f7 square is a hot topic. Can I take f takes on e5, exposing the f7 square? Say knight takes e5. Oh man, let's see. Do I want to take with my... Okay, let me calculate one line at a time. One line at a time. F exchanges e5. Holy shit, so much is going on in this position. Do I need something more forcing? Do I need to just... Bishop exchanges f7? Hmm. Rook exchanges d7. I think I might want to take rook exchanges d7 and then maybe f takes e5, because if I play f takes e5 right away, I think he can just take on d1. Rook exchanges on d1, then he's got a rook to check me with. We are approaching that time where if I can't think of something, I just have to do some sort of exercise. Yes, we are. I did want to do something. Get that bad boy going. Yeah, 3 minutes, so I think I should make a move. Yeah, decoy, deflection, defense, simplification. Let's see what this analysis board shows us here. Rook exchanges d7, queen exchanges d7, f exchanges e5, queen d2, bishop exchanges f7, king g7, e6, queen exchanges c3, bishop exchanges c3, king f8, bishop exchanges g6. That's what I thought. King e7, rook f7 check. Yeah, because the bishop's there. Exchange e6. Oh, h7. That's interesting. Rook exchanges h7. What's a better line, huh? Bishop a6. Bishop e4. e4. Attacking the knight. Rook d6. Man, I envy computers. They're so powerful. So smart. Does it bother me that there are 6-year-olds and 20-year-old computers that can play this game better than I can? Yeah, a little. And no, not at all. Those are my two answers to that question. Because g4 is just saying g4. I would have taken that bishop instead of on h7, and I don't know, fewer pieces is easier. I play like a human, you see. Would I just exchange everything? Bishop e3. Apparently, yeah, white's better here. Okay. Let's get back to the issue here. Stay. Okay. Oh, that's good. Publish the video now. What was that bad boy? Alright. Did I get that right? I did by guessing. Okay. So I don't have to do push-ups. Coolio Folio. I can check you. And then if you move here, I can do things. Bishop f4, attacking the queen. It can't come to any of these squares. C5, B4, A3. And it can't go here. And that's off limits. And it can go here. But if it goes here, then I have this check here. And if he pushes, then I take. And if he takes, I take again. And that's checkmate. Let's do that. And that. Woo-wee! Alright. Alright, we're rolling now. We're rolling. We're rolling, boys. We're rolling, boys. We're rolling, boys. How can I checkmate this king? Ooh, gotta watch out for that bishop there. I want to simply beat you to the ground. Okay, one idea. Rook exchanges B2, queen exchanges B2, queen A5 check, leaving the king with one square to go to B3. Oh, he can't go to B3 because I have a pawn there. Leaving the king with no squares and it being checkmate. So that's just my piece, yo. That's just my piece. 1784? Jeez. We've done terribly. It's too much guessing and not enough thinking. I just check here. Doesn't seem fortuitous. What is going on here? Opponent has 2 knights, a bishop, and 2 rooks, and an uncastled king, and 7 pawns. I have 6 pawns, 2 bishops, a knight, and 2 rooks, a castled king. I don't have this undoubled, or these doubled pawns. Oh, okay, hold on. Bishop exchanges e6 because that's a huge weakness, right? Queen exchanges e6, rook exchanges e5. It's protected by the queen. I would give up the bishop and rook pair, which is considered equal. Oh, and also I'm on the knight on f6 after all of that. I'm giving up the bishop and rook for a queen if I can pick up 2 pawns. Yeah, bishop and rook are already equal to a queen, so I'll take 2 pawns in the process. This has to be good. It has to be good. Please tell me it's right. Ah, okay. I didn't see everything, I guess. But I don't need to. The rest just plays itself. King here, rook gets in, and you know, it's just winning. Just winning. Extra time, decoy deflection. Okay. Go play a little faster. Go play a little faster. Think a little quicker, right? This queen wants to come in here and checkmate, right? Is that what happened? Maybe he just wants to get his rook in here. Sacrifice his rook even. Her rook. It could be a female player. Doesn't really matter. Choo-choo train. This might be a defensive tactic where I have to find the one move that doesn't lose. This could be an offensive tactic. Wish I was a little quicker at understanding which of the 2 it was. So let's just do the basic piece breakdown. I've got 2 knights, 2 bishops, 2 rooks, and a queen, and 4 pawns. Opponent has 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop, and 5 pawns. So the idea here is my opponent sacrificed her pieces for this rip-roaring attack, but doesn't get anything out of it because I have this one secret killer awesome move, which is to play bada bada boom 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 Boom. Something. Well, first thing I can think of is that rook to h1 check, that whole sacrifice there I don't think works, because after king exchanges h1, queen to h3 check, king g1, and let's see how he's winning there. I think I have time to come to my own defense, or come to the defense of my piece, my king. Can I use my knights to fork some pieces? One idea was knight e3 and then going to f5 after and trying to fork the rook and some other piece. I don't know. Seems like a long shot. Might be something much more obvious. Pawn to f4? I don't know what that does. Pawn to f4, e exchanges f4. Got a lot of options. Pawn to f4, queen to h3. Is that losing? Probably. At that point, yeah, I think that's losing. So really, I'm trying to stop queen h3, it seems like. I'm trying to stop queen h3 because if I do, then he doesn't have anything for the fact that he's two pieces down and only a pawn up. So how do I stop queen h3? Well, that's simple. h3 is a light square. I have a light square bishop, and I can't really get there in time. Well, f4, does f4 stop queen h3? Because if queen h3, then bishop g4, no, because then he can just go queen h1. No, wait, f4 comes before queen h3. f4, queen h3, well, yeah, still. Oh, f4, queen h3, bishop f3. No, the knight exchanges f3. Queen exchanges f3. Maybe. f4 might be a way. If I can't find any other move that comes to the defense of the h3 square, then I think I'll just play f4, because that seems to be my only option. What about knight e1, and then knight g2? No, it's not fast enough. If a knight can defend the h1 square, nope, a knight cannot defend the h1 square. So, in order to stop checkmate, I'm going to play f4. And at this juncture, I determined that bishop g4 loses to queen h1 mate. So, correct procedure is here. And in this instance, I suppose I can do this. I just substitute the opposing queen. Hey, get your ass out of here. Alright, glad I spent 5 minutes on that, even though it's kind of boring. For anyone who thought that puzzle was obvious, to me it wasn't, so I'm glad I did that. Because it feels good to get it right after having worked it out. Okay, here I want to play bishop to e7 and pick up this queen. The problem is that there's a knight here which says, hey, you can't do that because I'll just take on e7 with my knight and defend my queen. And so we have to think of more clever ways to win such a piece. We can play f4. And if we play f4, we're attacking his bishop. Her bishop. His bishop. Its bishop. Oh, gender. What does it matter anyway? Attacking the opponent's bishop. And the bishop has a finite number of squares that it can go to. What about this? d4 attacking the bishop. d4 attacking the bishop because I want my bishop to be able to come to f4 with check, picking up the queen. Let's try that. Oh yay. I want to sacrifice a piece. Sacrifice alert, sacrifice alert. I don't care what you're doing over here. I want to sacrifice my rook. Rook exchanges h5, h6. King exchanges h6. Queen h4. Check, mate. Rook exchanges h6. King g8. King g8. I have to do this all in one go because of his queen checking me on e4 possibly? No. Or e2? No. You could play something like rook a2, and then after knight exchanges a2, queen e2. No, e2 is still defended. Okay, that's kind of like shored up over there. But still, rook exchanges h6, king g8, queen h4 at that point. Queen h4 abandons the defense of a lot of important squares. Does it not? Oh, rook exchanges h6, king g8, rook exchanges g6, and there's a pin on the f7 square. The f7 pawn, and king is then forced somewhere ugly. If he goes to f8, then queen exchanges on c5, and the rest should be obvious from there. So let's do that and that. And one option is this. And there. There's no piece defending this square. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Hockey ducky. Check. Queen c7. Check. King f6. King f6. King f6. Queen cannot come here. Ooh, what about queen b7 check? Is that better? It's better as it was. Who knows? just take it? If I just take it, then I lose to queen f2 checkmate. I don't just take it. I don't go here. I go to c5. What do I do? What do I do? Two rooks, a knight, a queen. I'm up material if I don't die. So queen exchanges b7, check. King has to move somewhere. That's not what's important. The point is that I can come down to f3 afterward and defend the f2 square, thus maintaining my piece advantage and defending my knight. But see, if I do that, his rook can just take on a8, and I can't take it with the queen because then I will abandon the defense of the f2 square at the end of that line. So I don't want to do that, but I want to do something similar to that. Why oh why is f2 weak? Why oh why is it weak? Queen b7, king d6, knight. Queen b7 check, king d6, queen c7, approaching mate, king d5, queen d7, and then king here. My goodness. There's always so much to calculate. This business. Rook b1 after this. it comes with checks, so I'm silly. You can't do that. Okay. 7, 95. H4. Computers are so weird. It wants me to play H4? I don't even understand this. I want to untie my pieces and it wants me to play H4. Oh, okay, maybe so I can play rook to H3 and then do a little swingity dingity. 93. Kind of just like repeating the position. Rook H3 makes sense. Queen exchanges F2 check. Wow. Computer thinks it's not serious, huh? Exchanges A8. He's just down a piece after all that. Rook D3 check. Cool. Chess is weird. Chess is a weird game. Up. I wanna checkmate my opponent. Did I get that one right? I think I did get that one right. I got it right. I didn't see it all the way through though. So that's my confession. I wanna check like this. Because F7 is protected by my bishop. And he would have to go to something like E8, pretty much, or knight to F6. If he goes E8, I checkmate him with queen E6. So he goes knight F6, and then I also have a knight there, so I can just take that with my bishop. Yeah, so that looks bad for that opposing player. Did I just take it? I just take it? I don't just take it because there's a bishop. Do I go here, check? No. Do I go? What did I do? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Here's an idea. Rook to F2 or queen to F2. Trying to create a pin. And since the queens... Ooh, also there's this weakness of the rook on A8. Is that diagonal accessible? This light square diagonal, maybe. Do things like... Why can't I highlight the squares? That's silly. Sacrifice my queen on H5. No, this shit. But do I just play slow itsy bitsy moves like queen G5? I play queen G5. What really can he do about it? I don't think he can do much about it. I'm like, hola, you're losing. Hello. Alright, we're almost back to 1800. That's nice. Going 1 point at a time, since we're trying to do these correct. It takes us a while. Queen A5 check. Okay, mate threats. Mate threats on H7. Kind of a big deal. F5. F5. Queen is forced to move. So like, I'm on his rook, I'm on his knight. I'm going to be on his queen first soon. My knight on h5 hangs, so he might attack that. But I mean, come on, brah. This seems like pretty good move. Good move. If I played this and he plays knight to e7, check. I suppose I just move king h8. And then still on his rook and his queen. Going for it. Sweep. I'm white. I see these pawns coming at me. Am I sweating? Not really, because I have a b6 pawn, and it looks like it wants to be a b7, b8 queen. Oh, can we make it happen? If I play b7, he cannot play, she cannot play rook to b5, because I have a pawn on a4, which is splendid. But the player can play rook to h8. And in that situation, we have problems. What's where we get tricky? Oh, that's when things get tricky. I still feel like b7 is probably the right way to go. Since b7 is the right way to go, we should focus on that line. b7, rook h8, rook b1, g2, b8, h2, no, b8, rook exchanges, b8, rook exchanges, b8, and then g1 is queen. It's a little too slow there. b7, rook h8, b7, rook h8, rook exchanges h3, rook exchanges h3, b8, g2. I think that's fast enough there. b7, ooh, that's a move. Okay, well, cool. Do I make this a queen? Probably. Kinda want to make that a queen. Want to make that a queen, and then king h7, and what do I do there? Well, I don't need to do much. Do I? Okay, I got the queen here. She goes to h7. Problem is, opponent can check me with queen to g3, and I don't. Only if I don't force the situation on every turn, right? E exchanges f8, king h7, knight f7, queen g3 check, king h1, queen exchanges h3, check. He's got a perpetual. That won't work. E exchanges f8, check. h7, king h7. And rook f3. Rook f3, queen d1, king g2, bishop e4. No, not bishop e4. That might work, but that's like, I would be up the exchange at the very least. With e exchanges f8, king h8, h7, I mean. Rook to f3, or simply king to g2. That's 20. $30. What am I missing here? Oh. No. I was thinking queen h8, sacrificing it, but I don't think that works. Because king exchanges h8 and then rook f8, king back to h7, and there's nothing after that. Let's see. Knight e8 doesn't. Knight e8, bishop exchanges e8. But I don't know, man. Or I really don't know. The knight here threatens a checkmate, and it also protects against this queen g3 check. And so he has to take it, and then I take with check, thus forcing the exchange of queens and further emphasizing my piece advantage when the final position simplifies to rook versus knight. And I've got this pass pawn, which should easily promote. Okay, so that one I owe 30 push-ups to, or 30 somethings to. So let me get at that. I'll put on the next puzzle. And so let me see if I can quickly solve it. Probably not able to. I owe 30 push-ups to this. Queen c5. Queen c5 attacking the bishop, and also threatening knight exchanges. c2 if the bishop moves, but if the bishop moves to b3, then all the fun is gone. Okay, I'm going to do my push-up since I don't immediately see it. One, two, three, four, five, $60, $70, $18, $19, $20. 10 more. Oh, those mistakes hurt. One more. Oh, I know the answer to this. d5, attacking the bishop and the knight at the same time. Okay, 4 more. One, two, three, 4. Ooh. Okay. 30 push-ups. Alright. Okay. Is there a way I can attack the rook and the knight? Is there a way I can attack the rook and threaten something else? He has queen to e1, king h2, perpetual if the opponent wants it. So I have to act fast if I'm to win. And I feel like I should win, since my pawn structure and situation is much better than his, or hers. Rook c4, attacking the queen. If queen e1, then queen cannot go back to h4 and create this perpetual idea, which I like. And actually queen is running low on squares at that point. Kind of like it. Rook c4, queen e1, king h2, queen h2, or king h2, then queen exchanges e2. And that's the fault in that one. Alright. What about, call me crazy, g3. g3, and then what? What good does g3 do? g3 and then queen h3 is an option. But since it's its own, the opponent's only option, might not be actually all too bad if I went that way. Okay, g3, queen h3, knight f4, queen exchanges g3, check, rook g2, queen exchanges f4. And it seems to be slipping. g3, queen h3. How can I attack the queen? Oh, g3, queen h3, and the knight hangs. And that's not even correct. Alright. Well, there's this. Shoo, sorry, excuse me. Oh. So GT's wrong. Shoo. Oh. Excuse me. Is there a way that I can take the h3 square away from the opposing queen? I'm gonna do one more after this, by the way, and then I'll probably be back on much later tonight when Ben gets here. We'll do a short stream of us playing Blitz before we play Super Smash Brothers. What is the answer? What is the answer to my problem here? Boy, oh boy. Oy vey. F4. The knight can just move, can it not? Oh. Rook c4. Queen can't go to e1. Hello. Hello. I have a queen on a5, which is a dark square, which means the diagonal that leads to e1. How did I never freaking realize that? Alright, okay. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Oh yeah, winning pieces. Winning pieces. Wait, okay. Okay. Like, whatever. What difference does this make? Alright, I got that wrong, so that's 10 more push-ups. I'll put on the last problem, and you guys can solve it while I do my last 10 push-ups for this particular broadcast. And just to make things right, my score is now 1783. Good old honest rating there. Queen b8, king g7, bishop f8, rook exchanges c4, bishop exchanges c4, queen c8. With this setup right here, where this bishop can come in and attack on the light square or the dark squares, and there's a pawn here protecting this f6 square. This is like typical checkmate and stuff here, you know. That part is all intuitive. I can figure that out. But seeing that there's all this stuff that can interpose on the c8 square, this is why I took the rook first. Okay, I'll put one more puzzle up and then do my 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, man. Okay, what do we got here? Winning pieces. I should be able to pick up quite a few pieces in this. I've seen this before. Starts out with something fun like that, and then it goes on like this. It's like, hey, check again. Just take it. Alright, that concludes the show, and I will do 10 push-ups. Thank you, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Patzercake signing off.